Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Mobile Suit Airsoft. Today I have a new rifle, or somewhat of a new rifle. From what I can tell, it's about 5 years old or so. And this is the APS UAR Urban Assault Rifle. And so far I've been loving it. I have yet to take it to a game, but I've been shooting it for a bit and playing with it and just getting a feel for it. And I love it. I mean, I love the ergonomics of it and whatnot, and I think a lot has changed from other videos that I saw that people do reviews on it, because from what I can tell, the battery used to go up on top right here in this top section and they seem to have replaced that to have it be housed back here with the Tamiya connector, which is pretty nice because it's easy to get to back here, and it's no problems at all. Because you can still take out this cap right here at the front top right here. I guess for some kind of storage you can put something in there, another battery or whatever. But there's no Tamiya connector on top anymore. It's back here in stock, butt stock. But I love this thing. Great ergonomics. I've been looking for a bullpup that takes M4 mags, and I didn't want like the F2000 or some other bullpup that was kind of like that, like an AUG or the AUG or the Tavor. I know that takes M4 mags too, but I wasn't too big of a fan on the features updates and whatnot, so I just was looking around. I saw this on evic.com. That's where I got it. I'll put a link below where to get it. And a decent price too, for $160. And this thing is pretty baller, man. I like it a lot. It doesn't come with any sights though, so I got the optic myself, or I had it. I got iron sights for it, so it doesn't come with any iron sights or nothing. So it's gonna be pretty plain stock there. But it comes with a quad rail, a Picatinny on top, the sides, and the bottom here. This muzzle brake right here is it's metal, except for this orange tip right here, but this black part is metal. I want to take it off so I can put my chassis unit on. So there is a bit of an Allen key, a very, very, very small Allen key screw on the bottom here that I was able to unscrew, but I've yet to unscrew the barrel, the muzzle off still. So I'm going to be careful and see what I can do to get it off. If I can get it off, I'll make a short video update on how I got it off. So in case anybody else wants to pick this up, they'll see how I did it and they can do it too. But back to the features again. So this thing has 3 mag releases, which is pretty awesome. So if you're used to ARs, you know you can use your index finger. So that's what they, index finger for a mag release. So that's what they have here on both sides for ambidextrous controls. So one on the right, one on the left. Same with the safeties right here. Real quick about the safeties, I'm not a big fan of it because like here it is on safe. So if you guys can take just a good look right here, this is on safe when it's down right here. So I can't really use my thumb, like, because if you're used to ARs and whatnot or M4 platforms, you would use your thumb usually to actuate the safety and the select fire switches, but you can't really do that here unless you switch over and use your index finger or your left hand, which is what I've mainly been using, just my thumb right here, my left thumb, and actuating it. So all the way down is semi-auto. Right here in the middle is full auto, so somewhat AK style. You know, in the middle is full auto, the bottom is semi-auto. So that's how this runs. And this thing is a sweet shooter. So I'll put it. You'll see video of me shooting it, and I love the heck out of this thing so far. Sweet shooter, super accurate. I got everything set it in, so I'm just waiting to take it to a game and just kick some butt with it. So, oh, also the magazine compatibility. I have found that, oh, here we go. So this is a murder mag type. So this works really well. I like these mags too. They're kind of like a mag pull style. But what I found is that not all the mags work. Because it does come with 2 mags. They're both high cap style. It's got the wheel on the bottom. Let's see where here. Okay, so it comes with a small one right here, and this like regular size. So these 2 come with it, and they're both like a high cap winding style. So they're not mid cap. They're both high cap style. But this is the ones that it came with, and they work just fine. But it won't work with every magazine because, from what I found out, here's an Elite Force mag. You know, you can get this pretty cheap. It's a plastic one. Elite Force, like I forget how much it is, $6, something like that, whatever. But it does not work in this. So from what I found out, why is that this part of the magazine top right here, it's a bit longer than this one or any other kind that I have here, so it won't fit in the magazine well all the way. But the ones that have a shorter bit right here, those will fit. They'll fit nicely and it'll work great. But the Elite Force, it just won't go in. For example, it won't go in. It won't stick.
That's what she said.
But all the other mags work pretty well. So, like I said before, when I was explaining the mag releases, there's also one right here, kind of like a heel style, like a Tavor style, except it's not a button you push in. You kind of have to push down on it. I'll do a close-up on it, but you kind of push down on it, and it's a neat feature. I mean, you're most likely going to be using your index finger one because that one works great. It's a nice button push, crisp, and you're most likely going to be using your index finger for releasing the mag. But yeah, I mean, I love this thing, and let me show you some footage on how to switch out the battery and whatnot, and what else? What other features this thing has? And also, this gun does come with 2 springs. Well, mine actually came with 3. There's one in the gun itself, and then 2 more. I think from what I read online and other reviews, one's for a higher FPS for outdoor, and kind of a lower FPS for indoor. I'm not too sure. I think that it's going 350, 360 area, and then the other one's like around 400 FPS. So the other one might not be too safe for indoor, but I will get back to you guys on that when I can find out information on that, or clone it myself, because I'm not even sure what the one, because this is the one that's in the gun right now. I'm not even sure what FPS it's at right now. But these are the 2 springs that it came with, in addition to the one that's already inside the gun. And I'll show you guys how to take that out because it's pretty simple too. So. Okay, so now we're going to dive into the gun itself and look at more of its features. So again, the mag release is on both sides, ambidextrous, and here in the back for another back release right here. And again, as you guys saw before, it's easy to release that there. So in case the ones in your index fingers fell, you can take it out like that. And again here with the charging handle, because this gun is ambidextrous, you can switch it to either side. No problem there. You can just push down on this button on the charging handle, stick it out, and put it on the other side. But to do that, you have to take off the top cover there. And it's really easy to do. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to show it because the charging handle is where I want it to be. And that's how it came on the gun too. It came on the right side. So if you want to do it, you can look at the other videos and check it out. But as far as the gun goes in terms of the trigger, when it's on safe, you can feel a little pull on it. So it's not completely sturdy, but I mean, it's bullpup. What do you expect? And also, The trigger is a bit squishy. Again, it's bullpup, it's to be expected. But again, it's not bad. Out of 10, maybe it's like a 7 or 8. So it gets the job done, and you're gonna be shooting just fine. You're not gonna be speed softing, but it does its job. And so now I'm gonna show you where to put the battery. And again, remember, it's housed in the buttstock and not on top anymore. So I guess this is an updated version. So again, just popped out this pin right here. Pretty simple, easy, right there. It comes out. Make sure you don't lose it. And the buttstock just comes undone like this. This back plate right here comes off, and there's your Tamiya connector. There's where to change out the spring, and your motor right there. And again, it's pretty easy to put in. And here's a 7.4 LiPo battery that I recommend you use. And just gonna connect this in and show you guys how it's gonna shoot and how to store it in right now with the battery. So again, I apologize for making it look like it's harder than it is, but it's not. It's just the angle that I'm at right now. I'm fiddling with it more than usual, but just having the camera face this way and the gun facing the camera and me upside down with it, just give it a little finicky play with it. But get it in, and it's easy. Just slap it in like there. It's done. Pop the pin in, ready to go, and just do a test fire. Have you guys listen to it? Okay, and so as you just saw there, and you can hear, I guess, some of the squishiness in the trigger. Again, it's not some speed soft masterpiece, but it's a bullpup, and it's, if you're into bullpup, this is what you're gonna get, and I think it's pretty decent for what you get. And here, right now, you can see the back. This is where you switch out the springs. And again, the gun came with 3 springs, 1 inside the gun already, and 2 extra ones. But it's easy to take out. All you need is a Allen key, a hex key, and you just twist right or left. Either way, it's not screwed in. It's just a quick turn to the right or left, and then it pops out of its lugs. So as you can see right here, boom, pops out, no problem. And there's your spring, and make sure to not lose that cap. But again, you can just take out the spring right here. And this one that's in the gun, I did my research, and it is the 400 FPS spring that comes inside the gun. And the other 2 here that it comes with in the box, one is for a lower FPS, and one's like a mid, I guess, a little bit below 400. But one is the G110, and the other is the G130. So the G110 is the 325 FPS, and the G130 is the 370 FPS. I'll put an annotation right here so you guys can see. And again, it's real easy to switch out the springs, no problem. So just put it back in there. And I believe it's reversible. It doesn't matter which way you put it in. But make sure when you put it in, it's going to be just a bit finicky to put it in because of these lugs here. So you have to push down into the spring itself and turn either right or left so the lugs latch into their recessed spots. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the hop-up right here. So with the hop-up, it's somewhat AK style, but it's definitely has some sturdiness to it, so it's not going to be flopping around when you shoot. So also, it is ambidextrous, so if you do switch your charging handle to the other side, you will be able to access it if you switch it over. So the hop-up is on both sides with the little lever, and you'll see right here in these pictures that I'll put up of close-up shots. And again, it's easy to just slide back and forth, and it's not gonna mess up the hop up when you're shooting. Because when I was shooting it from before, the hop up stayed in the spot. And also right here, that's your bolt release. So if you every time you pull the charging handle back, it's not going to automatically go forward. So you do need to push that bolt release, which is on the back right there. Or you can hit it on your chin, like Evic Matt said, if you watch the Evic video. And again, the gun doesn't come with any optics or sights, so I put those on there myself. And if you are looking to get some, I recommend picking up some iron sights so you have something, or a red dot. And again, I do want to take that barrel off so I have something to put my tracer unit onto. And right here in the grip, it's just a hollowed out space so you can put batteries in there or whatnot. So just another storage. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to put up more videos soon. I have more guns that I need to do reviews on and more gear. So please stay tuned, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Thank you guys so much.